Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. I want to tell you about what happened to me in the course of my journey. Um, as you all know, we're doing banting, and we've got certain foods that we choose, and there's lots and lots of warnings out there about xylitol. In our diet, we use xylitol and how bad it is for animals, and it destroys their digestive system and stuff like that. But surprisingly, there are other things as well. And I want to just bring to your attention a few of these. Later on, I will add a link to my blog so you can go and read in more detail. But I just want to bring a few things to your attention so that you know as well. So what happened was it was probably about 2.5, 3 years ago. I can't even remember exactly when. But I came home one afternoon and the usual crowd greeting me, and up the stairs we go. When I reached the top of the stairs, I noticed that my one poodle was just sitting there wiggling on her butt. So I thought this was really weird because she's usually the one who's jumping up on me and making so much noise. But I went inside and she followed me, so I thought nothing of it. About a few minutes later, I heard a yelp, ran to the lounge, and she was sitting on the floor wiggling on her butt, very happy to see me. I thought it was weird, this is completely out of character for my Mimsy. And I went down to pick her up, and she gave a scream. My heart sank absolutely to my feet, because this is my fur baby. If you're an animal lover or a dog lover, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, I WhatsApped my husband and I said to him something's very wrong. I don't know what to do. And he said, okay, keep an eye on her, but take her to the vet if need be, straight away. So I sat down with her, and a few minutes later, she was yelping in pain. She was not just moaning, she was screaming. If you touched her, she would scream like I've never heard before. And I decided, okay, right, that's it. I called my son over and said, we've got to take this dog to the vet. So we got her in the car, put her on the back seat because you can't hold her. It was yelping all the way down the stairs to get to the car in the first place. Anyway, so I put her on the back seat, my son sat with her, and off we went to the vet. Got to the vet. Luckily, I am so grateful that we could go straight in. Got straight in, got to the vet, and she was examining her, and she asked if she had eaten something strange. And a million things go through your mind. You don't you try and remember absolutely everything for the last week. What could she have gotten to? And of course, being terrified, you can't think straight. So anyway, eventually I thought, okay, that was weird. So I said, macadamia nuts. There was a tub of macadamia nuts on my side table, and it's empty. So I asked my son if he had finished it, and he said no. So the vet said immediately that yes, that will do it. And come here, come say hello, come say hello. This is my Mimsy. This is my baby. Love it to bits. Anyway, so the vet said yes, that can do it, and I was like, what? What does macadamias have to do with this dog being in so much pain? Anyway, so yeah, she said, well, there's nothing that we can do. The dog is experiencing paralysis in her back. That means her whole back has gone numb and spasming, and it doesn't work. She can't walk. She drags her bum around with her when she does move, but she doesn't move. And also the legs go completely useless, goes weak and numb and sore. Anyway, so we came home, and I sat her down next to the on the couch next to me, and a few minutes into it, I could not even move next to her. Then she would let out this yelp, this scream in pain. This dog was in so much pain. It was heartbreaking, because now I know it was the macadamia nuts, and there's nothing I could do. Anyway, so about an hour, half an hour later, I really can't remember. My my little long hair sausage started moaning and walking funny. The legs would do that, and it wasn't very long, and she was also down, complaining and in so much pain. So I put her next to us on the couch as well. Now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I am losing 2 dogs here. I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on, but what can I do? What have I done? I never knew about this macadamia nut stuff. Anyway, so she's in pain. Little Jessie's in pain. Mimsy's in pain. We're all sitting on the couch. I'm just watching them like a hawk because that's all I can do. And then probably about another half an hour later, my black sausage, Ruby, also started moaning, started walking funny. Now I'm like, oh my word, I'm going to lose 3 dogs today. It was the worst night of my life. Anyway, so she also couldn't use her backside on the couch. I've got the couch covered in 3 little dogs in so much pain, and I sat up the entire night with them. They didn't sleep much. I didn't sleep at all because you're terrified of what's going to happen. Anyway, so the next morning they looked a little bit better. This one particularly wasn't very happy. She was still sore. She wasn't as sensitive, but she was still sore. And that late afternoon she started walking again when the other 2 had already started walking. So that was, you can start breathing, you can start thinking straight. And it was only the next day after that the 3 of them, all 3 had, come say hello, come say hello. Here we go, there's Jessie, say hello. Anyway, so it was only on day 3 that they really started walking and eating. They wouldn't eat through this whole ordeal. They didn't eat at all. We actually managed to give them a little bit of water. But yeah, it's frightening. It is terrible what this stuff can do to your dogs. And you don't know it. Everyone shouts and screams loud about Xylitol, 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 you know. Don't let your animals drink coffee and tea in the first place. Excuse me. But please help share this information to other people with animals, especially if you're a dog lover. Share this information. Macadamia nuts is extremely toxic to animals, to dogs, and they should be kept away from it completely. Please, in our lifestyle choices, we eat a lot of macadamias, but they are not meant for dogs at all. You guys, please watch your dogs. Watch out for what they can and cannot eat. So they're okay. The only thing is, my poodle Mimsy, she has got repercussions from that because she had already injured her knee, and because of that, it weakened her knee even further. So she couldn't jump on the couch. She was running funny because her knee is now not just damaged, but it's made worse. And I actually have, I'll do a blog on that as well, how I helped her, simply by using MSM and collagen to help strengthen that knee, to help her with the pain as well. So yeah, I'll do that in another blog. But today I just want to warn you about the foods that we eat that are not safe for animals. I went in on it and I went to find out what exactly can I not give my dogs, or what should I be hiding away from them or keeping away from them. Ruby, come say hello. Come say hello, my dog. Oh, she's heavy. This dog is so heavy. She is so heavy. But she's so gorgeous. Look at this gorgeous puppy. She's a gorgeous puppy. So yeah, okay, so foods that we need to keep away from our animals. The obvious ones is chocolate. I think we all know about that, but also there's alcohol. Please do not allow your animal to consume alcohol. It is so much worse for animals, and their livers are so much smaller and they are so much smaller. So just this tiny amount is enough to cause all kinds of repercussions. You can read in the blog, there's lots of detail on that. And then of course milk, dairy. Dairy, they don't have the enzymes to digest the stuff, so keep it away from them. Okay, and then another surprising one that maybe most people don't know is grapes and raisins. Even the experts don't know why. Even the experts don't know what it is about the grapes that they cannot consume. Again, go read on the blog exactly what can happen. It is detrimental to them. It can cause death in them as well. So read through these things so that you're aware of what your dogs cannot have. Okay, so there is, I'm just trying to remember now, obviously xylitol as well. Us in the banting community, we all know to keep xylitol away from our animals. And there was a bunch of things. It's too early for me. There was something else. Oh my gosh. This is why I write a blog, because I can't remember it all. I should have made a list. I realized that. So, wow. I think I've got about 12 items on there for you. Dough, bread, yeast. Any yeast is terrible for dogs. Please keep it away from them. Bread snap or something like that is no good for your dog. Please keep it away from them. It can mess up their gut flora so badly. And then moldy foods. If the animals dig around in your dustbin and get a hold of old food with mold on it, it's very, very bad for the digestive system. So yeah, just make sure your table scraps and those kind of things are disposed of properly. Okay. And then bones. Be very, very careful of certain bones. I do give my dogs shin bones or really big whole bones to chew on. They love it. I don't give them any chicken bones because chicken bones splinter and that gets stuck in their intestines and it can cause internal damage. So be careful of that. I'm sure most people know that anyway. And then go have a look at my blog. Go and read of the things that you cannot feed your animals. Please be aware of what they are so that you're safe, so that they are safe as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed meeting my fur babies, which I almost lost in one night. And I'm still so grateful that they pulled through, and it could have easily gone the other way, and I realized that. And of course, no more macadamia nuts are being left out for them to get a hold of. It's stashed away very safely, and if we have some, we put it away if we don't finish it. So yeah, I hope you found value in this video. Please share it with everyone that's got fur babies so that they are aware of what they can and cannot eat. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.